the name Ludovica. You got to tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so it means female warrior in Italian. And I met someone with the name Ludovica. When I tell you the process of opening the store happened in like 6 weeks.
That's incredible.
But you know what? If I had more time to think about what I was doing, I would have 100% backed out. Or I would have been like, no, wait, like, that's why when everyone's like, how and when and how, like, give me a plan, I'm like, just do it. Like, just trust me, just do it. Because you're going to sit there and be like, wait, no, I'm going to stop. Like, I need to plan this. I need to do this. I need to wait. What if this happens? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you just have to do it.
I won't be touching it the whole time. So the person that told me I touched my hair too much during the podcast was my nonna, my other grandmother. No. And I was like, damn, you're going to call me out like
Don't
that?
Don't you hate when it's like family and you're just like, really? You think that of me?
Well, then I'm like, well, what does everybody else think?
That's what I mean.
This is my family. Yeah.
Like, I started talking in stories and I just like, I'm like, whatever, I don't even care anymore.
You need to not overthink it.
I know, but I'll rewatch it like 50 times and I'll like, the first time I did it, I like saved the story, sent it to my mom, my sister, Rich. Like, I was like, do I look awkward? Am I like,
no.
Because I hate when people get on like a story that I know and they sound so
uncomfortable,
not natural.
I have to say,
their voice like goes up and down. Like, it's just...
I don't remember you ever saying this, but when people are like, I'm just gonna hop on here because I'm like, we all know you hopped on here. You don't have to say it. Girl, we see you.
At this point, I'm just like, hey guys. Yeah. I just give you credit for like talking to a camera all day.
Oh, well, thank you. Welcome back to All Over the Place. I'm your host, Layne Fable. And today we have Lara, the owner of Ludovica Boutique in Westwood, one of my favorite places to shop in Bergen County. Thank you for the coffee.
Anytime.
I don't normally drink coffee, and I didn't sleep the past 2 nights, basically. So I was like, you're going to need caffeine. So if I'm extra buzzed this episode, I'm sorry.
I like already feel it. I'm like a new coffee drinker, so I'm not used to it. It like still...
Like it hits us.
It hits me.
Everyone I know like needs it to function, but for me, I drink it and I feel wired.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like you just gave me like 5 Red Bulls.
No, yeah, same.
But I guess it's good because... I'm struggling. It's a Friday right now. I'm really relaxed. I need to get on my game. Anyways, how are you? How's your day?
Good. My day's good. The weather is beautiful. I'm so happy. It's finally getting nice out. I like can't handle the snow anymore.
We had, for any of you guys that like don't live in New Jersey and you're listening, which is probably most of you, it has been the worst winter, and we had so much snow that there was just ice, like 2 feet of snow, and then it melted, and it was just bricks of ice everywhere, and it's finally melting today. So
I know, so happy about that. Also, the store is like full of spring clothes, and it's so awkward when there's snow on the ground and like crop tops in the store. People walk in, they're like, when am I gonna wear this? And I'm like, just wait like 2 weeks, it'll get warmer. And,
I'm the worst. I wear crop tops literally all year round.
So do I.
Always.
I'm
I
always
just
sweating,
layer them.
so.
I'm actually wearing some vintage Ludovica today.
Yes.
I've bought this. This is like 3 years old.
That was like my best selling jacket for like 2 years.
For any of you watching on YouTube, you get to see. This is my favorite. It's like a green corduroy. But yeah, so we've been friends for a while, and I always have thought that I would own a boutique. And then I remember coming to visit you and seeing how much work it is. And I'm like, this needs to be your entire life. Like, if you are going to do it, you need to go all in. And then I'm doing too many other things. So I wanted to just ask you, at what point did you know that you wanted to start a boutique?
It wasn't really like it wasn't like a set decision of my life. I always knew I wanted to do fashion. But my parents were so against me getting a fashion degree because they're just like, what if you don't like it? What if you don't get a job? Like, what are you going to do, you know? So they were like, just get a business degree, do marketing. It's like you can apply that to any industry. So I did that. And in the process of like being in high school and college, I was working in a boutique. So I saw like the full experience. My boss taught me so much like of the back end. And I was like, you know what? This is something that I could see myself doing in the future for sure.
Yeah.
And there was just an opportunity that came about to, like, there was this space in Westwood. Somebody was trying to get out of their lease, and I found out about it. And like, long story short, I kind of brought the idea to my parents, not expecting them to say yes. Like, I was like, what if I opened like a store? And my dad was like, well, what kind of store? And I was like, a clothing store, like a boutique. And he's like, now? And I was like, yeah, I mean,
What
why
year in
not?
college
Like,
were you?
in a lot of like interviews that I've been doing, I keep saying I was a junior, but then I was like going back the other day and I was a sophomore. Like
Dude,
I
I did the same
underestimated
thing.
myself. Like I was
All
like,
the years mush too.
yeah, I can't remember anyway, like that far back. I feel like we talk like we're so old, but like
I
it
know.
feels like so long ago.
It really, it goes too fast.
So, yeah, I guess I was a sophomore. I don't know how I did that. Anyways, whatever. I was 19 and my parents were just like, you know what? Just do it. Because if you do it now and it doesn't work out, you can finish school. I mean, I still finished college, but like you can finish, go get a job somewhere. And also, like, money wise, you're taking a risk at a time in your life where it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, if you lose the money, I know it obviously is like shitty if you lose the money,
course.
but
You don't have
it
a
is
family
what it is
and
at that
kids.
point. Yeah, you're not paying rent. You're not like, and I was working and I had a lot of money saved up. I mean, my dad helped me and I paid him back, but I did have some money I contributed and, you know,
That's one thing also. Like, I know, at least on social media, there's such a stigma of like, oh, like, I bet your parents helped you, or I
Oh my
bet you had
gosh,
help.
yeah.
And it's kind of like, well, one, yes, like, it's the fact of some people, absolutely. And two,
Right.
it's like, wouldn't you want to? Like, don't you want to have kids and be able to help them
Yeah.
do what they want to do and make
Yes.
their dreams happen? Like, I don't know. It's one of those things because I hear it like the way that you were like, I did that. You know, we always feel like we have to, like, I still live at home, and you always feel like you have to, you know, back it up with like, but I do this and but I.
You have to defend yourself.
Yeah, and it's like, no, it's just I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna be really
Yeah.
truthful, and it
Yeah.
is what it is, and that's how I got here. Like,
Right. No, I know. 100%.
yeah.
I mean, like,
but that's why I love that you're so transparent with it, because
Yeah.
I know people that would maybe be in the same position as you and be like, well, I started this, and just like, you know, gloss over it and not really
yeah.
be fully
Like,
honest.
I mean, I can't lie. I definitely second guess myself sometimes when it comes out of my mouth where I'm just like, wow, are people going to take this the wrong way?
Yeah.
And be like, oh, so yeah, like your dad helped you? Well, yeah, he did help me. I mean, he's an entrepreneur himself and someone helped him.
And he believed in
So,
me, and I'm
yeah,
grateful for it.
Right. Like, he trusted me, and the deal was always to pay him back.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky that I was able to pay him back in like a year.
It's a joke. Like, I have to stop myself
Seriously,
from
though.
coming in
I know.
because I can't help myself.
know.
Like, and I love it. Every time I come in, I just start laughing. I'm like, Lara, I'm going on a trip, and you're about to
know.
style my entire wardrobe for
Yeah.
it.
Well, you know what? At
I
least you're
also-
supporting a dream.
Oh, listen, I have been a fan of yours since you opened.
Thank you.
And everything that you do, because it's a boutique, but it's so much more. Like, you've done so many events that make it more than just I go in there and I buy some clothes.
Yeah.
Like, I remember you did, I mean, I'm getting off track now, but this is all
okay.
over the place. So
Totally.
But you did something with a henna tattoo artist.
Yes.
And
Oh
I
my
just
gosh, I
remember
forgot about that.
it was so much fun. And that's
Yeah.
the first time I brought my cousin to the store. And now
Yeah.
she is a diehard fan.
Amazing.
She like orders her stuff to college and everything.
That's awesome.
Also, one other thing, the name, Ludovica. You got to tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so it means female warrior in Italian. And I met someone with the name Ludovica. And I mean, when I tell you the process of opening the store happened in like 6 weeks.
That's incredible.
Like, my parents said yes. We took over the lease from the person who was like closing the space. And it was, I think, in January. So spring season had started already, and the first show in January is like the week after New Year's Eve, and I had already missed that show because we, you know, didn't make a final decision on whether we were going to open or not. So I missed that show. The next show comes around at the end of February. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to that show and buy for the whole spring and summer season and open in March. So I had like
Damn.
6 weeks to like organize the store, do construction, buy the clothes, get them all in. It was like
Create
2
the
straight
system.
weeks of, yeah.
That's
no,
incredible.
It was insane. So, but you know what? If I had more time to think about what I was doing, I would have 100% backed out. Or I would have been like, no, wait, like, that's why when everyone's like, how and like when and how, like, give me a plan, I'm like, just do it. Like, just trust me, just do it. Because you're going to sit there and be like, wait, no, this, no, I'm going to stop. Like, I need to plan this. I need to do this. I need to wait. What if this happens? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you just have to do it.
Absolutely. And that's my always biggest when people are like, how do you start a podcast? How do you start your channel? This. And I'm like, just start.
Yes.
Don't overthink it, because the second you're like, well, I need the logo to be perfect and I need this to be perfect, and you're just never going to get around to it.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be a year, and then you're gonna be like, wait, I had this idea years ago and I
Yeah.
never just did it.
Right. I can't tell you how, like, this logo that I have now, I mean, I've had it for like 3-ish years, but like I didn't start with that logo. I don't know if you realize, but at the store, the awning has my original logo on it. Yeah, it's
and you
different.
used to have it stamped on the like where you check out.
But then I had someone repaint over it because I was like, okay, actually like shit happens. You change, you evolve, like you know what I mean? If I showed you pictures of the store on like the first weekend of opening, it's a completely different store. You paint, you move shit around, you get new furniture,
and
like
it's
you
exciting.
change the vibe, you know? So I forgot what we were originally.
That's the whole point of the podcast. It's just fun. The name though, so you said you met someone. Watch me name my girl, if I have kids, a girl, Ludovica now.
Yeah. So she was like a friend of a friend, my friend Bridget. You went to college together. Yeah. Her friend's name was Ludovica.
I haven't seen her in forever.
Yeah. So,
wait, at Fordham or her friend?
No, at Fordham.
I never met her.
Yeah. But I think she was either like a year older than Bridget, because Bridget's like a few years older than us. It was a friend of hers, and you know, we would go out into the city all the time with her and like meet her friends and stuff. So we met her, and it was in the process of opening the store, and I was like debating with my friends. Like I was like, we just need to pick a name. Like let's just pick a name and like figure it out, you know? And people were like sending me all these like ideas and like name it Lara, and I'm like, I'm not gonna name it Lara, that's so weird. Like
you're like, that's me.
Hi, I'm Lara, my store's name is Lara, like that's just weird. So
also it reminds me of Zara.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, I couldn't think of anything I liked, and the name just like rolled off the tongue, and I looked it up. It means female warrior, and I was like, you know what, it's like a women's clothing store, I'm just gonna do it, I don't even care.
It's awesome. I was listening to your I prepared for this episode, guys. Are you proud? I was watching your Q&As on Ludovica's Instagram, and I was like, it's you basically, I mean, you explained it, but you said that it's, you know, having the freedom and like the courage, like wear what you want, have that confidence. And be able to like dress yourself. And now I'm just adding to it, like, you know, like your clothes are, you're basically like armor, at least the way 100%. I see it. Like it totally sets you up when you have a good outfit on, you feel good. If you look good, you feel good. It's just one of those things. And I never knew the meaning behind it until I watched that story, and I love it even more now.
I know. And everyone asks me, and it's just like a nice story to tell too. Yeah. But yeah, 100%. I mean, like clothes are self-expression. If, you know, again, like you look good, you feel good. It's absolutely. And I've never been like one to care about what people think about what I wear. Like if I like it, I'm gonna wear it.
I feel like you and I are so on the same page with that.
100%.
We love mixing and matching things and doing things that people look at and be like, I would never wear that.
Always.
And it's like, cool, that's why I like it.
Yeah, me too.
So I know that on March 14th is Ludovica's birthday, and Ludo will be 7 years old.
20th.
March 14th.
Maybe you think, because I opened in 2014.
Did I miss this? Okay, guys. 20th.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're just gonna...
So
it was 2014.
2014.
So maybe... Anyways, 7 years. 7 years coming up.
Just, like, backtrack. It's fine.
No, I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that in because I am such a hot mess. And, like, if this is the first episode you're watching and Lara brought you here, welcome. I'm sorry, but this is kind of just the way it goes.
It's fine. We're fine.
My whole thing is... I said it with such conviction. You're like, no, Layne, no. You're like, no, stop. All right. Well, on that note, okay, so 7 years. Congratulations.
Thank
That's massive. What was the most rewarding and one of the biggest challenges to opening the store, owning it, running it for 7 years?
Sacrifice. You literally give up your whole entire life.
Yeah.
And I mean, now I look back and I'm like, I'm happy I did all that, but also I just turned 27 and I'm like, all of my 20s were like spent at the store. I love it. I'm happy. I don't know. It's kind of just like, I don't know. I can't explain it. Like, I'm grateful. I love it. I feel good that I worked hard and I accomplished something. But at the same time, like, your 20s are like full of fun and like not caring and just like doing whatever you want.
I just feel terrible now. Every time I came to the store, I'm like, Lara, I'm going to tomorrow. Lara, I'm going to.
No, stop. Listen, it's like the grass is always greener on the other side.
Yes. Because I always was like, I would love to own a store,
right,
all that stuff. And I think on the surface level, you don't know how much goes into it.
Yeah.
And you truly have done such a great job in evolving it. So what is the most rewarding part?
Seeing people wear the brand, like especially my branded sweatshirts are just like, I've said this a million times, but I never thought people were going to buy those.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
I don't know why. I was just like, what is, like, why? Why would people wear Ludovica on their sweatshirt? And I made like a mock-up sample of one, and I do like the Thanksgiving sale every year. So the
Yes.
night of
We have
Thanksgiving.
to talk about that, yes.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make tie-dye sweatshirts. This was like 3 years ago when tie-dye was huge. I'll do tie-dye sweatshirts and brand them with Ludovica. And all the girls working that night will wear the sweatshirts. And that's how I'll know if people are going to want them, because they're going to see them and be like, oh, I want this.
Yes.
And of course, I mean, not of course, because I didn't think so, but everybody was super excited about them. So that night, there was like a lot of buzz around them and people were interested. So I was like, all right, I'll just make, I don't know, 20 of them. Sold out right away.
And this was before coronavirus. So this was before it was like just what you wear.
Right. So people were like willing to wear loungewear before it was like the thing to wear, kind of, because of I guess the tie-dye. The color was cool. It was like a beige, pinkish tie-dye. And then, I had Ludovica embroidered on the front of the sweatshirt. And I mean, it's crazy. Like, it's so satisfying to see people want to wear them. And then, I don't know, yesterday I was scrolling through TikTok and I was watching a video of an influencer that I have worked with in the past, and she bought a sweatsuit, but she was doing a styling video of her favorite loungewear, and the sweatsuit was in it. But she never tagged me, so I never saw it. So I just was like scrolling
you gotta
through.
Tag Ludo.
I know. So I was scrolling through it and I was like, oh my gosh, wait. I like commented and was like, hey, that's me. Like, and it just makes you feel so good because you're like, someone is willingly putting this in their like favorites
and
video.
They love it.
And they love it. And she commented back and was like, yeah, it's like my favorite thing to wear. And that just feels so good.
That kind of recognition when it's not prompted is always the most rewarding.
100%. Because you can pay someone to post for you and it's like.
And then they fall in love with it. But
they were paid. But for them to do it like organically is so nice.
That has to be one of the best feelings ever.
Yeah.
Do you ever would you ever have multiple locations, or do you think one is plenty?
Work-wise, one is plenty.
Yeah.
But obviously it's a dream to have like multiple locations. I go back and forth all the time. Like, do I open multiple locations? Do I go full force online? It's just like trial and error. And the problem with opening a second location is it's so much overhead to risk.
Absolutely.
And like I said before, at 19 when I opened the first store, I didn't think about it. And now I'm 27 and I'm like, wait, do I want to spend all that money? Like, do I want to risk that money? You know what I mean? So it's just a different time in your life where you start to reconsider risking things and like taking chances.
I think it's also you're more mature and you've been through it, so you know exactly what it takes. Because like, of course, in your head, you'd be like, oh, absolutely, let's do it. And then I say absolutely so much, I'm realizing. You would be like, let's do it, and then realize that everything that goes into it becomes, it would just, I don't know. I was just curious because Westwood is such an interesting spot and it's incredible. There's great traffic for the tiny towns that we live in around here.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
Westwood's actually, I didn't realize, a lot of people commute from there, so you get a lot more people.
Yeah, it's very busy.
And like, how has coronavirus kind of switched up your business model? Because
honestly, I'm lucky I made it through, and I feel bad saying this, but last year was my best year ever. Even being closed
Don't feel
3
bad.
months,
That
like
is incredible.
I mean, I'm grateful, but I still feel like, people had such hard years and all of that. But it was my best year in 7 years, so I'm really happy about that. I think that it changed businesses as far as like people are much more willing and more mindful about shopping small and local. And I think that people underestimate Westwood. I mean, nobody knows what Westwood is unless you like live in Bergen County.
Well, I was going to say, you guys listening, if you know Westwood, comment because I'm curious.
People know Ridgewood from like, I don't know, any county, I don't know, like Ridgewood is so popular. It's it's like Montclair. You know, like people will travel from other counties to come to that town because they think there's so much going on, which there is. But now, today, if you asked me like where to go for dinner or to walk around and shop, I would always say Westwood over Ridgewood because there's no more shopping in Ridgewood.
No.
There's like 2 stores left.
So sad.
I know.
That's so true.
I used to work in Ridgewood, so I knew the town so well. It was so busy. And I feel like all of the traffic has moved over to Westwood now. I don't know. It's great. It's such a cute little town. I like Westwood better because I feel like it's smaller, so people know each other and it's more...
There's a true community.
Right. I knew Ridgewood so well growing up. I never knew Westwood that well, but like now I love the town so much. I want to get married and move to Westwood / like Washington Township area. Like I just love it. Raising a family and like, I don't know, it's so
It's a
cute.
great area.
There's so much to do during the holidays. They have stuff going on at the park. They have like home for the holidays and
The
all
lights
that. Like
on that main street
that's what I
in front
mean.
of your
Like
store.
it's so nice.
I love that.
I really like. I love it. I would raise a family there 100%. So
A few more questions about Ludo. So
Yeah.
I always want to know, what is your favorite season to buy for?
fall. Oh my God, fall for sure.
We are such fall-loving girls.
I can't like in the fall I thrive. Like I'll layer.
Drinking
I love
Starbucks.
sweaters.
We're talking about fall right
Yeah.
now. We're basic bitches to the core.
I love like baggy jeans and boots and sweaters and scarves and like all of that. I'm just comfortable in baggy clothes. I'm not like that. I'm not used. Like I just don't enjoy
Same.
wearing like tight clothes. It like I don't know. It's
The
not my
time has
thing.
passed for us. I feel
Yeah.
like that was a thing. Like when we
Right.
were in college, if
100%.
it wasn't clinging to your skin,
It was
you weren't wearing it.
Right.
But now it's like, no thanks.
So in the spring, people, like my family will make fun of me all the time because they're like, I get up, I get ready, I wear denim shorts and a t-shirt and like my Birkenstocks or sneakers and I go to the store. And my mom's like, why are you going to the store like that? And I'm like, what do you mean? And she goes, you're not wearing anything like trendy. And I'm like, I hate the clothes in spring and summer. They're too small, they're too tight. Like,
And everything is.
I can't.
I do have to say, because my biggest thing is whenever I go into your store, I always get like 4 dresses. Dresses are
fine.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
I mean, they're flowy, they're easy. Like you can do sneakers, boots,
accessorize. Yeah, you can make it cute.
Yeah,
But
fall is oh my gosh, my
fall.
favorite.
All the jackets you
Yeah.
have, I can't.
I know. I have so many jackets. It's a sin. Like there's no room for them.
I don't even know why. I now have a clothing rack outside of my room that I
so
just
do
hang my
I
jackets.
with just jackets.
Like my thrifted jackets,
Yeah.
my
Denim jackets, leather jackets, like fuzzy jackets.
We see eye to eye on that. Like,
Yeah.
It'll be 90 degrees out, and I will throw like a
too.
jacket on
Me
to
too.
accessorize whatever I'm wearing.
Like denim jacket in the summer. It's like I have to.
I love it.
Yeah.
So another thing, I'm also just curious, when you do shop for, you don't have to give away your secrets, but when you do shop for wholesale and merchandising, is it a tedious process? Is it fun? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things as far as like owning the store. I don't
That was gonna be my next question.
necessarily
So perfect.
love retail, like as far as helping customers every single day. If you guys are customers, I love you. It's not that. It's not my favorite thing.
You want to be curating what they're gonna come in and see more
right.
so.
Yeah, I love the buying process. It definitely used to be more tedious, but I've learned now who to buy from, where to go, how to kind of just like get it done in a matter of like a day if I'm going to the show.
Yeah.
So if things are normal again and I get to go to the show, I do it for one day.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that. Did
Yeah.
they do like an online show this year? How did this?
Kind of like there was some Zoom meetings, but honestly, Zoom is so blurry you can't even see.
No, and with clothes, you want to touch it, you want to feel
Right.
it, you want to see the seams and what zipper
So-
they use. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like they would hold up a pair of jeans, and I'm like, can't even
Great.
see them. Like, I don't even. Are they ripped? Are they
Yeah.
not? Like, I don't. Are they high
blurry, you
waisted?
can't
Like,
even
yeah,
see.
it's blurry. They're like, do you like these? Oh wait, we suggest these. That's another thing. Is like, I know what I'm looking for, and I'm a very decisive person.
teach me your ways.
Like, I know what I'm looking for. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. So I can't stand when I go to the shows and I walk into a booth and the person working the wholesale booth is like, oh, let me show you bestsellers. And like, that's fine. I understand bestsellers.
Yeah.
I have to take a look at, but they'll be like, let me suggest this. Let me suggest this. And I'm like, honestly, I'm fine. Like, I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I know what the customers like. If I have questions, I'll ask you.
I have to say, one of my favorite things about Ludo is I will buy things there and you really don't see them everywhere else, because there is a thing with boutiques, and especially since a lot of people popped them up in 2020, and
Yeah,
you see a
so
lot of the
many.
same things. And
Yeah.
I've always appreciated how, like, I've never seen anyone with this corduroy jacket that I'm wearing. Like,
Yeah.
like it's cropped. Like, I've never seen some of the things that you do put in Ludo, and I love that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
such a fan.
It's like we live in a county with so much shopping that it's hard to buy clothes that no one else is going to have. So that's really like my biggest, goal in owning a store is like picking clothes that no one else has, being
Like-
very different compared to other people.
So that's in the forefront when you're buying.
Yeah. That
Love it.
and like price point, I try to stay as low as possible, affordable. Especially because like trendy clothes, like you don't want to spend $200 on a shirt that's going to go out of style next year. Like
Absolutely.
it's just not. So yeah. But the process gets easier as the years go. You know, you learn your customers better, you know who to buy from. Like now I do everything online. So I stopped doing Zoom calls because I can't stand not being able to like see the quality of the
Yeah.
clothes, or it's just a waste of my time at this point. So there are wholesale websites that, you know, my business is linked to, and I just go straight to the vendors that I buy from that I know are good, and I buy, and that's it.
I love it. You have it so down too.
Thank you.
I love it. I think I already know this answer, but when it's nice out like this, are you crazy busy on a sunny day?
Yes.
I feel like people would just flock in and be like, I
Yeah.
need all new clothes.
So the first week of March kind of like slowed down a little bit, and I was like, great, like what's going on, you know? And then the second week was just like insane. Like every day was busier than the next because, you know, like you post something and it's not like people walk in right away. You kind of got to give them like a few days to be like, oh wait, there's new arrivals at Ludo.
Yep.
Like I got to get there, you know? So I see a pattern of like, I'll post something and 3 or 4 days later, everyone's coming in and being like, I saw what you posted on Insta.
I want
like
it.
I'm here for that, you know? So yeah, I mean, the store's full of spring stuff and I've just been like harassing everyone on Instagram about it. So.
I love your Instagram. I think you do it very tastefully. I think there are a lot of boutiques that will jam things down your throat a lot, but I've always loved the style that you
Thank you.
do.
I try.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to call anyone out. Like I'm not gonna, but there are stores that post like
Dropping
15
names.
pictures a day, like not on their story, on their feed.
It's a bit
And
much.
I'm just like, that's so overwhelming. Like I can't.
Yeah.
So I do like 1 to 2 pictures on the feed, and then I'll post like a couple stories.
I think
Sometimes I go a little like overboard, but it's
yeah,
fine.
but the
It is what
cadence,
it is.
I mean, it is like it's become kind of like a science and it's great. Do you like Instagram more than TikTok, or has
my
TikTok
God,
taken
yeah.
over all your time?
No, I oversee the TikTok, but I don't do anything
You're
on
just
TikTok.
like, take it away.
I hired my cousin Jenna. She like looks like me, but is like 6'1", so she's like perfect for it, and she looks great in all the clothes. And I say she looks like me because people are getting confused now.
Really?
Yeah, so she's working in the store too, and the only reason people know it's not me is because she's like a foot taller than
Does
me.
she always work in the store?
She just started.
Did she do the Q&A with you on Instagram?
Yes.
Okay, I could see
So-
it. People are probably like, Lara, are you a twin?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't hate that because I'm in the store less now because I'm busy with other things. So if like customers think she's me, I like,
You're like, I'll take it.
yeah, it's fine. Like, yeah, I'm there every day, but I'm really not.
I love it.
So yeah, anyway, we are getting like sidetracked.
No, that's the whole point of the podcast.
Yeah.
Like I mean, at least the podcast I love listening to.
No, same.
It's just whatever comes to mind.
Yeah.
We kind of talk about.
Yeah, so she does the TikTok. I just watch her, or like she'll be like, oh wait, do you like this? Is this good? Whatever. And I'll sit on my laptop in the corner and like get work done while she does it. And then, you know, that's it. Listen,
can't.
it's gotten to the point where like there's too many social media platforms for me to be able to like create content
sure.
on. I don't know how people do it. Like content creators, I mean, I know it's their full-time job, but like it's so overwhelming.
No, I'm so overwhelmed on daily. And then if I don't post on one, like I haven't cracked TikTok. I need to get into that. But there are times when I'm like, I can't look at my phone.
Yeah.
I need
No, I
to
know.
just put my phone down. That's
Agreed.
why I think I love this podcast so much, is because it's an hour to 2 hours where I'm just sitting with someone and talking.
Yeah.
And I'm not like scrolling or thinking about what I need to do next. Like
Yeah.
it's truly one of the only ways I've learned to be like fully present.
Yeah.
So I could sit here and talk forever. So
No,
if you have
I
to
love
go,
that.
let me know.
No.
But we could talk. We just keep
I'm
going.
off today. I have nothing to do for the first time in so
Perfect.
long. So yeah,
great
no, I
weather.
totally get that. I mean, I like get headaches from being on my phone for so long, and I'm just like, okay, I did this. Like, wait, I didn't post here. I didn't do this. Like, I need to post a story. Oh wait, I didn't post a reel this week, or like I haven't done an IGTV in like 3 weeks. Like I did one IGTV, and I was like, yeah, I can do this once a week.
Yeah.
It's fine. I can't. I literally can't. It's
When
impossible.
When I tell you I used to post daily, I almost lost my mind.
You can't.
I wasn't sleeping well. I literally, it just
It consumes you.
consumes your life.
Yeah.
So Imagine what it would be like owning a store prior to social media, because social media is such an integral part of owning a business now.
Yeah.
When you were in college and majoring in business, was it heavy on social media? Like, did you talk about social media at all?
Nothing, barely. Like, it was.
They didn't switch up the curriculum back then yet?
No, oh my gosh. Like, I had a Twitter, but we were slowly moving away from Twitter, I guess, as like a generation.
Yeah.
I know it's still relevant now, but do you remember the days we would post like every single day, all
Every
day?
waking thought on Twitter, you'd be like, I'm hungry. You'd tweet, I'm hungry.
Right. Like, and Facebook statuses were like so important. So it was really Facebook, and Instagram was really new, and there wasn't a lot of fashion on Instagram.
No, it was more of your day. It was truly like an instant in your day that you just posted.
Right. And it was like the only filters were Instagram filters. And there was not much you could edit or warp or...
Damn, we sound old
or
now.
like, I know, but it's so true. Like, it's
like when
crazy.
you opened the store, was that even on your radar for social media?
It was, but it was like... If I posted once a week or once every 2 weeks, that was more than enough,
great, yeah.
And
now it's how many hours, like what beats are you going to hit in a day?
It's horrible. I mean,
so I just wonder what it would be like owning a store when there was no social media and all of your time truly was that face-to-face and in person.
And also, like, I remember when I opened, this just came to mind right now, how like newspaper ads were still a thing, because I used to run ads in the newspaper.
I remember seeing your ad. Because I remember seeing it and I was like, wait, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But now, who would do that now?
Nobody.
Who would spend their money on that?
No one.
Maybe Tiffany. I still see like Tiffany ads.
Yeah. No, I mean, bigger companies, like, fine, you have the money to but it's for an additional,
it's like obsolete.
Right. No, 100%. But it's crazy because we would never do that and never like think. I just remembered, like, I'm shocked at myself right now because I'm like, holy shit. Like, I did that. I used to put ads in the newspaper.
I mean, it's just so interesting to me because I think of being a business owner now, or small business owner is even more so. You put on so many hats and it's no longer like, okay, it is just your business plan. You need to, and it's also like, because I also heard this in your Q&A.
Yeah.
You have a hard time delegating other work to other people because you really want to be hands-on. And I feel that wholeheartedly. Like, I still edit my podcast, all my videos. Right. I just can't give it to someone else because there's always something I would have done a little differently.
Right.
For my own, like, signature.
Like, how do they know? How are they going to know what you like?
Or you have to take the time to find someone that does know, and you're putting a lot of trust in that.
Yeah.
But at least now, like, you're hiring people that can do your social media for you, and it frees up your time.
For sure. I mean, and even the girls that work for me in the store, I do really trust them wholeheartedly at this point, just because I have the experience of, like, filtering through who I think will be good to work in the store, and I think that I'm just better at choosing the people. So I choose people who care on almost the same level as I do, at least. I feel that way. And then the social media thing is, my cousin, so I can kind of just like boss her around.
That's amazing. No, but to also have, I mean, I know in your family also, because I've seen it with Bridget and everything.
Yeah.
Bridget, you guys aren't related, right?
We're like family friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, two of my best friends are my cousins.
Yeah.
And I just think that it's so important to have people around like that because you can trust them.
Yeah, 100%.
In a different way. And not to dog any of my friends. Like, I love you guys and I trust you, but it's so nice to have somebody like blood related also.
Yeah.
And I just saw a tweet this morning about how like cousin friendships are
I saw
a flex.
that yesterday. That's so funny.
We follow all the same people.
It's true. Like, it's really
it
true.
Is.
And I've never worked with a family member in the store on this level. Like, with my cousin Jenna, I'm just like, I don't feel bad being like, I hate that, or don't do that,
just
or
be so honest,
or like, it's funny because when you were like setting this all up and you're just like, sorry, Lara, sorry. I'm like, it's fine. Like, do you know how many times I have to redo things to get them right? So like, I understand. And with Jenna, I'm like, no, I hate it. We need to do it again. We need to do it again. I don't feel bad doing it 50 times with her because I'm like, she knows my goal. She cares about the store and is like I do and is willing to do it. Like, we were creating a content video the other day that we thought was going to take like 5 minutes, and it literally took 2 hours because I made her do it 100 times over. And I'm like, it's not right. This is not what I was like envisioning.
Yeah.
And we just kept doing it. She's like, it's fine. Like, we got it at the end, so she was happy.
Absolutely.
And I don't feel bad being like,
did I just say absolutely
again?
Shit.
Yeah.
It's become this like comfortable. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But it's so true. I don't think people know just how much work goes into content creation, especially video.
Oh, God.
There are so many ways to, once you rewatch it, be like, well, I want to change that.
Yep.
I want to change this. I got to do this a little different.
First of all, I don't even know how to use the TikTok app. I mean, I think I just learned, but like it's been the first time we opened it, that was the sole reason I hired Jenna, because I'm like, she's 17, okay?
Help.
She's like, she's in it, like she gets it. And I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I would open the app and try to like work it, and I was lost. And I consider myself very good with technology. Like,
Yeah, and we're
I'm
not
with
old.
it.
Although now I start feeling like
Me
we're kind
too,
of old.
but I still feel like I can pick up on things easy.
yeah.
Like I'm, tech savvy in a way, I guess. And yeah, I was just like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And she would laugh. She'd be like, really? Like, it's so easy. And I'm like, do it then.
Yeah, please come
like,
here.
just take over,
I hate to admit this. I'm all in video. Everything I love to do is video. I don't get that app. I think that app is trash.
It's so hard to
for
use.
filming in the app, I film everything outside of it and I just
upload it.
Yep.
Well, okay, this is like kind of how I feel maybe that you would not like the app, because I think that you work with like real video editing apps, and that's like a simplified
it's like dumbed
dummy
down.
version
Yeah.
of it. So
and I'm like, where are the options?
yeah.
Like,
It's just very like,
I gotta get
I don't
into
know.
it.
It's
Maybe I'll have your cousin school me on it.
she honestly like the way her fingers
Help.
move on the phone, I feel like a grandma. Like I stare at her and I'm like, how are you doing that? She's
funny.
like, oh, green screen this, sound this. We'll export the video, upload it to Snapchat, do this, then upload it back to TikTok, and then add this sound and like do. And I'm
Okay,
just
so
like,
that's
holy
how people
shit.
do it then, because there's so many more steps than just like
There's
people
so
click
much
and
more
record
than
it.
you think. Yeah, like we did. I'm like telling everyone it's fine. I don't even care. We did.
Well, I think that's what's so. If they want to like come and listen, it's so
Yeah.
great to have the behind the scenes
for sure. So I wanted to do like falling transition videos.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen where they just like hold the clothes and like throw them on the bed, and then they fall into the bed and come back up and they're wearing the outfit?
Yes.
So I was like, I want to do this. She was like, oh yeah, totally, so easy. I was like, it's definitely not easy. She's like, no, I got it. She had to like film herself in the first outfit, fall, then take
Second outfit, fall.
No,
Oh,
wait,
shit.
listen. Oh no, yes, fall.
Get back up.
But then no, it's so weird because it's just a reverse fall.
Yeah, so you just have to edit it at the point.
Yeah.
But you have to keep doing the same thing over and
Exactly.
over and over.
So that's when she like exported it or, downloaded it off TikTok, imported it into Snapchat, reversed the video, then put it back into TikTok. I was like, this is so much work.
See, this is
And she just was like, she just knew. And
yeah, she's like, I got it.
yeah, she's like, what? Why are you freaking out? And I was like, it looks so complicated. She goes, I got it. Just like chill. And I'm like, okay, do it. And then, yeah,
Damn.
we got the video. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just,
It's
it's
but
overwhelming.
It is, and I do this for a living, but
No, yeah.
TikTok overwhelms the
Yeah.
shit out of me.
I don't blame you. I mean, and then there's just Hive. Have you heard
Okay,
of Hive?
yes, let's talk about it. I downloaded it, I started it. When did this start?
I have no idea, but it's the glitchiest app. Have you noticed?
Do you post? I've posted once, and I was like, eh.
I like here and there if it comes to my mind. If that day I posted something on my Instagram feed, I'll just post that on Hive. I kind of keep the same feed.
Do you like it?
I don't care for it. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally, okay, I read an article about it before I downloaded it, and it's basically, I guess the creator misses the old Instagram like we all do, and decided to create an app that was just like the old Instagram. So no reels, no IGTV, no
Like straight
stories,
photography.
just pictures. And you can't even edit the pictures on the app. So there's no edits. It's just like you're uploading photos. I
See, I
think you
didn't
can
even know
upload videos, but they're just like in your feed. And it's like a really simplified,
Like a TBT to Instagram. Nice
yeah,
throwback.
basically. But again, it's really glitchy. Like I'll log into the app or I'll click on the app and open it, and it'll say 0 following and 0 followers for like 10 minutes. And then
then
I'll
come
go
back.
back to my profile and it like reloads.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess
it's
that's 'cause
just-
it's a new app,
They have to
but-
work on it. But
I'm intrigued to see, because I'm waiting for like the downfall of Instagram. I feel like
too.
it's coming.
It is coming.
I'll be a little sad
Me too.
But I just want to know what actually is going to overtake it. Because, yeah, everyone's crazy about TikTok, but I don't think it is this.
It's not the same, though.
It's not even holding a candle to Instagram, because Instagram was like multi-generational. TikTok is now multi-generational.
Yeah, but also if you
I'm
think
just
about
off
it
of
in a business aspect, though, like I can't only create video content.
Yeah.
Like I need pictures too.
And I wonder if TikTok is going to try to go that direction.
I know, but like how? They would have to create a feed, I think.
Like a separate
or
feed?
there is a feed, but
it would
like,
have to be...
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just
I don't know either.
weird. I don't want to see Instagram go, but it's interesting that you say Hive. I got to follow you on it because...
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Like, I don't see...
It is what it is, right?
No, you know what's nice, actually? The only difference is that I feel like Instagram... I don't know if they tried to do this or I'm not sure, but on Hive, you can post a link in the caption and it's clickable.
See, I can't believe Instagram hasn't done that.
Why haven't they? I don't understand. That's a game changer.
It's insane to me. I guess they want to keep you on the app as long as possible. And you know how they started doing the shopping in Instagram?
Yeah.
Like you can check out on Instagram
I know,
now?
I saw that.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
Come on.
I like the websites. Like, it makes me feel like, I don't know.
Maybe we're old.
I don't know, but I mean, I want them to approve me for that, like business-wise, because it's just convenient for people, but I personally don't do it.
But enough about Instagram and how I'm getting old.
Same.
Let's go on to some questions that people have asked.
Okay.
Alyssa asks, hi, what makes you stand out and different from other brands?
I think that the store is very personable. Mm-hmm. Personal? I don't know. But I just feel like me as a business owner, like I've always cared to be in the store every single day. I mean, things have changed now because I just have more to do outside of the store. But initially, like I said, it was a huge sacrifice, but I was okay with being there every single day because customers truly come back if they know the owner of the store.
I would come in and just talk to you for an hour.
And it makes people feel good when they're like, oh, are you the owner? And you say yes. Versus like, oh, no, I just work here. They're like, oh, or whatever. I can walk out and not feel bad.
Exactly.
This person just works here. If you're the owner, they're just like, oh, okay, like, let me take more time to browse. Let me ask a couple questions. And I bet you every customer that has walked into the store knows, like, my whole life because they start talking to me and I start rambling and, like, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting married in 2 months. I'm doing this and blah, blah, blah. Like, everyone knows everything about me in Westwood, I think. Because
it's that relationship,
it is.
too.
And that's number one. I feel like a lot of other boutiques, the owner doesn't necessarily, like, sit in the store all day. So that differentiates me as like a boutique. And then as a brand, I would say, like you said, I try really hard to find different styles. And I don't let other people's opinions / style like influence me because I know my instinct. Like I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want to buy. And I know what I know what I want to bring in to represent the brand. And anytime that I let someone be like, wait, really, like that? And I don't buy it, I regret it. Or if I buy something that other people suggest, it doesn't sell. So I just think it's like, I don't know.
It's
there's no one answer, but
you.
Yes.
And I think that's probably why I was so drawn to it in the beginning also, because I'm very into that. Like, I don't want to wear things that everyone else is wearing.
Right.
And you've always carried, I'm probably repeating myself, but
it's fine.
Things that are like one of a kind in a sense. Like, you can buy them in a bunch of different sizes, but you know that you'll wear it. You'll be like, that's from Ludovica, right?
Yes.
And you're like, yeah, that's where I got it.
Yeah.
And I think that is such an amazing thing because a lot of boutiques aren't like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people will go in for the brand of what the clothing is and not the curation of what you have chosen to like bring out.
Right.
And I'm always loved that. And this is Alyssa from London. So
oh, that's so cool.
She also says, oh my goodness, really? You love that brand. And then someone else from the Philippines goes, Layne, that's your favorite brand. Woohoo.
No way.
Yeah. So people know that
amazing.
I'm like diehard.
I love that.
And they recognize your name, which I think is incredible because
that's so cool.
It truly is. That's why I want to ask about the name. It's just, it stands out. It's not, I've never heard it before. And I'm Italian, so that's kind of embarrassing.
That's what it is too. Like I didn't want to name it something that like was just, I don't know, just like a basic store name
that would not stick out in your head.
Right. So I mean, yeah, Ludovica. Like, you're never going to forget that.
What trends are you the most excited for this spring and summer? Although we have established that we both love fall the most.
Yeah, this is a really hard question for me. I am happy. I know okay, this is also aging me because I just hear from other people that like Gen Z is saying that middle parts and like skinny jeans are like not a thing anymore.
shit,
I haven't even seen the videos. I have no idea. But I just like hear from people, like they'll ask me about trends and be like, oh, skinny jeans are out. And like, to be honest, I haven't worn skinny jeans in like 5 years.
No.
I just prefer a baggy denim. I've always worn boyfriend jeans, mom jeans when they came in. Like, I just prefer that for comfort, and I just think they look better on me.
They've always been at Ludo.
Skinny jeans, like, I don't even remember the last time I put a pair on. So
Like high school, 2010.
yeah, that's right. So I mean, I guess that makes me like young because
I guess we're not old yet, Lara.
Yeah,
We're not a skinny
so
jean person.
I'm happy that skinny jeans are not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Officially, you know, like for the
Agreed.
store. So that, and then I'm kind of over tie-dye
Yeah.
too. Like, I mean, I'll always love it and I'll always wear it. Like, my
It's time, it's
sweatshirts are
come and
tie-dye,
gone,
but
yeah.
it's like, we got to move on. I think color blocking is really coming in, and like I'm wearing, you know, that look. So I love that. I've always loved it, and it's trendy now. So I can like pull it off. You know, I can bring it into the store and people will be like, oh, that's trendy. I'll wear it now.
Yeah, so like monochrome,
cute.
color block. Yeah, the whole half and half.
Yeah.
They're doing a big. I researched the upcoming trends, but you and I have never been like a let's ride the trend type of fashionista or like dressing. So it's kind of a funny question. I'm kind of like, I don't care about trends.
Yeah, I know.
But I am going to go into a quick rapid fire wear tear trends that are coming up for the spring and summer. Okay. Power pants.
What are power pants?
Okay, so like instead of not jeans, it's not a full suit, but it's pants that are comfortable, but they're definitely dressier than denim.
Yes, always. I've like always been a pant type of girl. Like, I don't know,
I'm so the opposite. I'm like, put on a dress, put on a skirt. It's
no,
easy.
I love pants.
As I'm sitting here wearing pants because
Yeah.
I was like, I can't wear a skirt and sit on this chair. I'm too short. Styled sweatsuits. So like pairing a dress with a sweatshirt on top, or
Yes.
high-end skirt and sweatshirts. Bralette tops.
No.
It's totally
Is it
fine.
yes or no?
No, it's like, yeah, wear a tear. Like, are you
Yeah.
excited for it? Monochrome magic, black and white. But you're literally wearing, if you're watching on YouTube, this is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Vogue had said black and white is coming up, and it's funny because I used to have one hand black nail polish and one hand white.
Like, I know that about you.
Like that
I
used
feel
to be
like
my
it's your
signature.
thing. Yeah.
But now it's like becoming a huge thing with half, like your jacket right now,
Yeah.
half white, half another color.
I've always loved that. I think that's so cool. And I just think like stuff like that stands out so much. And I don't know, I'm just that type of person. I like it.
Sharp shoulders.
Yes. 100%.
Like padded,
I love shoulder
structured.
pads. I love blazers. I've always loved blazers.
Yes.
And I love shoulder pads and blazers. And people always used to make fun of me when I used to wear them.
Fluid maxi dresses.
Yeah.
Like really flowy. And
Yeah, I love that. The tier is really coming in, like tiered
yes,
maxi
and
dresses.
that doesn't work for me because I'm too short.
Me too, but if you could like wear it with a heel, it could kind of work. But
Yeah.
if you do like a midi to the calf one with a heel, like that would work, I think.
Loud mixed patterns. Mix
Yeah.
and matching patterns.
Sure. That's always fine for me. I don't mind.
Yeah. Tiny bags.
Yes.
And denim on denim,
Yes, always.
as she's wearing today,
Yeah,
pretty much.
always. I've always loved that.
All right, and then I have my own round of rapid fire questions
Okay.
that I ask every episode, unless I forget. The episodes where I'm drinking, this is nice to have a sober episode because the last two I filmed, I was progressively
amazing.
getting tipsy. We'll do another one.
Should we do that?
We'll do
Yeah,
it next
the second
time.
one? That's
yeah.
what
And
it
if you're
should
ever in the
be.
city, like
Okay.
next time you shop for Ludo,
Yeah.
and then we can come in the city, and I basically stay in the office after hours, and we just drink,
Let's
and
do that.
the podcast gets.
Oh, God. I'm not a great talker when I drink.
No, me neither. That's why I'm like, thank God we're having a sober episode. But that being said, it'll be fun. We'll do it again.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, these are my little rapid fire questions. Just yes, or one or the other. It's not yes and no. I'm losing it. I told you I haven't slept in the last episode I filmed a day ago. I'm still recovering
Oh
from
my gosh.
New York City or LA.
New York City.
Sweet or salty.
Sweet.
Winter, summer.
Winter.
Spring or fall.
Fall.
Tea or coffee.
Usually tea, but now coffee.
I know, now we're like sipping on coffee,
Yeah.
trying to stay buzzed. Dogs or cats.
Dogs, 100%.
If you're watching on YouTube, you saw Nova earlier just come and steal all the...
I love her.
She loves the camera. Also, I hope they didn't hear. She's been snoring behind you.
Oh my God.
And I swear she farted at one point,
Are you
and I'm
kidding?
praying that you didn't smell
No,
that.
nothing. No idea. I didn't even know she was there.
She was on that bed behind you.
Oh my God.
All right, vacation or travel?
Can I say both?
Yeah.
Both.
Introvert or extrovert?
Both.
Morning or night?
Morning.
Pancakes or waffles?
Both.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Book or movie?
Book.
Comedy or horror? You totally were apprehensive on that one.
Because I love reading. I just don't have time for it.
Yeah.
And I hate watching movies, but Rich loves watching movies. And he gets mad at me every time I say he'll be like, let's watch a movie. And I'm like, I don't want to watch a movie.
Is
I
it just
always
too
fall
long?
asleep.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like, I don't have the attention span for it. So
I'm with that.
then I'll always be like, I'd rather read a book. And he goes, you haven't read a book in like months. And I'm like, I don't have time to read a book.
I don't have time for
But I
any of
love
this.
to read. So books.
I know you used to be a Harry Potter fan, right?
I'm obsessed with Harry Potter.
Oh, this is Nero.
Hi.
He's sorry. He might be drooly. Don't
okay.
drool, buddy.
It's okay.
Not on the new outfit.
Oh, don't worry.
All right. Comedy or horror?
Comedy.
Almond milk or coconut milk?
Almond milk.
That was an old one. I feel like now it's like oat milk. There's so many damn different ones.
I know.
Straight hair or curly hair? Did you just hear him burp?
I can't hear anything.
Okay,
with this
good.
on.
Good. Never mind. Okay. Straight hair or curly hair?
Curly hair.
Apples or oranges?
Apples.
Play sports or watch sports?
Watch.
Leather or lace?
Leather.
Snapchat or Instagram?
Instagram.
Another dated question. Now
Even
it's
though
like
I'm like-
TikTok or
Yeah.
TikTok or YouTube. Pasta or pizza?
Pizza.
Breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast.
Yeah. So that's basically it. I don't know, some random questions.
Yeah, they're
Always
fun.
love it. It's interesting to see which guests choose what, because I'm not saying that like it says a lot about you,
Yeah.
but it's really interesting to see where people, because some people instantly answer, and then sometimes they're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like my last one.
I know
of my
some
last,
things are so important to me, and then like watch sports or play. I'm like, I don't care.
like you don't care.
It's
at all.
fine.
All right. What is the one piece that you're most excited for that's in the store currently?
What I'm wearing.
I'm obsessed.
I love it.
And I was kicking myself. She got here and I was in the city for the past couple of days, so I hadn't had a chance to come to the store. I should have been wearing something brand new. So when we do our next episode, I'll be decked out in some new Ludo, and then you guys can shop what we're wearing. But if you're watching on YouTube, you can shop what Lara's wearing on their website.
Yes.
You still take orders via Instagram?
Yeah, but I mean, the website's live and like
Website's
everything's on
easy.
there, so it's easier for people, but you can always DM me if that's better for you. And also, if you're local, it's available in store. And
Make sure you follow Shop Ludovica on Instagram.
yes, please.
And TikTok. What's your TikTok handle?
Shop.Ludovica, because Shop Ludovica's taken.
Everything's taken on
But
TikTok.
it's like not even it's a fake. It's not like fake, but
like someone just took it and they're sitting on it.
like there's
Wonderful.
literally not even a video posted. We messaged, or I guess we reached out to TikTok. My cousin Jenna did that, and she was just like, we need this username, blah blah blah, and they like never got back to us. I also am trying to get verified on Instagram. It's not working. It's not happening for me.
For the life of me, there is someone who has the Instagram Layne Fable, which is my actual name, and I have a blog, lanefable.com, for years. Yeah, so they won't verify me, but I'm like, if someone searches Layne Fable, it's this woman in I don't know where, somewhere in South America, and she posts creepy stuff. She posted stuff about like I can't even say this online. I feel like BOMBING and like crazy stuff. And I'm like, I don't want my name on that.
Yeah, that's weird.
And
do you think that that's her real name?
No, because Fable just means like story. So I think that's what her name is, Layne. But unbeknownst to me, some crack ass I went to high school with reached out. I don't even know him. Don't talk to him, whatever. Reached out on my behalf trying to buy it from her or like to have her give it to him so he could like give it to me or something.
That's so weird.
Now she hates me and I never even spoke to the lady, and he harassed her, I guess. So now I don't have any chance of ever getting Layne Fable. So like I feel that it's just like there's no hope.
Yeah,
Can't get verified because whatever, Instagram.
I mean, they don't even ask you for a lot of information. Have you ever tried?
Oh no, what is the process even like?
You just go to like settings, you click apply for verification or whatever it is.
Really? That's what it is?
It's like the easiest thing. But they ask you for like your full name, your business name, if you're a business, and then like a business certificate just verifying that you're a business. And I did that. And it's like my official business name is Ludovica LLC. The Instagram is Shop Ludovica. Like it can't be more consistent. And
it's obvious you've been on there for 7 years.
Yeah, and they denied it. And they don't even give a reason why.
They denied it?
They denied it.
I thought they just didn't get back to you.
No, they denied it.
That's trash.
Someone said you have to keep doing it. Like you basically have to harass Instagram.
It shouldn't be that way.
That's just so annoying to me.
Any of you guys work at Instagram?
Yeah, can you help?
Somebody, anybody.
I just, I mean, not to beat a dead horse, but Instagram is just so different now. Like growing on Instagram is so difficult.
I've been in a plateau for forever.
Me too.
You've been good though. You guys have been steadily growing.
Like, as far as interaction goes, yes, but follower-wise, no.
I don't know what it is. My follower count has been stuck. I actually lost 300 followers and then I stuck.
So I think I was at like 15.3 or 15.4. And again, like I'm not saying followers are like the most important thing, but especially as a business, it shows
holds some clout though now.
Yeah, it does. So I was like up there. Now I'm at 15.1 and I lose followers every single day, but interaction is growing. So I'm just like, what's going on?
I know, and I can't be mad because like if comments are up, that's good.
Yeah, it's
stories,
fine.
Everything, but yeah, it's the follower count.
So I just feel like if I get verified, maybe that'll like
we gotta get Ludovica verified. Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know.
I don't know how.
It will just maybe give me some kind of like.
I feel the same way. It's just. I don't know, Instagram, man. We could just talk about this for forever.
Seriously. I've been talking about it for like, I don't know, so long. I'm just like over it. That's why I was like kind of excited to do TikTok because I was like, oh, maybe this is like a new platform, a fresh start. Like I can grow.
Switch it up, yeah.
But again, it's also very difficult. And the problem is with clothing, it's like, how many different things can you do? Like the clothes are different, but as far as like videos, like styling videos, it's gonna be literally all the same. Yeah, it's all the same. Always like surprised to hear like how interested people are in like knowing behind the scenes of the business. Like,
absolutely.
I don't know why.
Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, so Lara's definitely coming on. Maybe next time we'll have some cocktails.
Yeah, for sure.
Go to the YouTube video and let us know in the comments what questions you have for Lara/Ludovica.
Yeah, I'll answer them all.
I'm excited because I was just going to say one last closing question. What would be your one, although you already said that, just start?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, there's nothing more I can say. It's just like, just do it. You're always going to wonder and like hope and I don't know. Just do it.
And on that note, I think that's the perfect note to end on. Yeah. I agree wholeheartedly. Thank you guys. Thank you, Lara, for coming on.
Anytime.
Love you guys. If you want to support the podcast, you can go to anchor.fm/Layne Fable for as little as 99 cents a month or become a member on the channel. And leave a comment. What is your favorite emoji right now?
Mine?
Yeah, I'm an avid emoji abuser, so.
I love the white heart.
Okay, leave a white heart in the comments if you made it this far. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Woo. Oh. Wow, I really got brain fried at the end.
That was so good.
Dude, you're good at that.
Thank you.
I love it.
I mean, it's like my third podcast in like 3 months, so I'm just like... Okay, perfect. God, this is so... You're so legit. Like, I'm just like... It's amazing.
Thank you.
I just think it's so cool.
It's funny because I don't feel that way, but thank you.
No, you are. Trust me.
Just one more time of me second guessing this camera angle.
Okay.
With the damn sun.